Hey guys, what's up? Today I have built a door, but not just any door. It's a door that remains closed until this button is pushed. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's cool, but what can I use that for? Well, you can use it for a secret base. And now you're probably going to think, well, what's the secret about that? Well, with a little bit of tune-up, I can actually hide this so it doesn't even look like it would belong anywhere. First, I want to show you the wiring that I did. Okay, so I have my two pistons, one on top of another here and here. The bottom piston sports a repeater, which gets carried down here, around the corner here, all the way up to here, which goes up to the second piston, which does not have a repeater. It doesn't matter whether or not you have a repeater for the top one. I didn't choose to do a repeater because, well, I don't know, just didn't feel right, I guess. But anyways, that's how you line those two up together for the same circuit. Now you gotta bring them out to here. So you go down here, over here, and then you come down this way, which you go over a little bit and it's connected to a torch, well, a redstone torch. The reason you have to do this is because whenever I click this button, that turns off. And then this turns on, which allows this to open. And then same setup on this side, it goes down here into a redstone, and this is all one lit, but once I surge it, the power goes here, shuts those two off, and opens these doors. And then, honestly, I don't think, yeah. Over here was a spot, like the last part to creating the inverter so that it could do that process. But apparently I don't even need it. So this goes to show how pretty new I still am to all this. But as you can tell, look at that. Pretty cool. Now we're going to hide it. Now all we really got to do here is actually, I can even take this. Actually, nah. I won't do it that way. All I gotta do is that. And to hide it, obviously, I'm not going to use tree bark, but dirt. And this place will be surrounded by it. Because 9 times out of 10, when you build a place like this, it's going to be in the side of a mountain. So you'll have plenty of room to work around here. Oop. But be careful when you're placing that you don't go over any redstone like that, or you'll break the circuit. If you break the circuit, well, your doors will remain open. And then you'll probably wonder why. Like, no, why won't it work? Well, that's why. But you can't put on top of the piston, in case you are wondering, which is great. Okay, so that side's hidden pretty well, I'd say. Well, at least you can't see any of the components. I'll show you how to hide it real well, though, once I got the components hidden. Let's continue along this side here. Can't put a redstone there or it stops the circulation, so I gotta go up one higher. There we go. Come around the side. Come over here. And actually, I want to try something here with you guys. See if this works. Okay, that's what I thought. Boom. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. So I guess. Okay, there you go. Okay, we're still in business. No worries here. Put this over. Do it there. Then here, I actually have to go up one. Good there. Not good there. There we go. Now that side's hidden. No. Whoops. Okay. Now, in order to hide this little bun better, put on a stone block because it blends in a lot nicer. And now you're probably wondering, well, Seth, that's great and all, but what are you going to do here? Well, you see, all I got to do is dirt, and dirt, dirt. And actually, I ran into a bit of a snag here. All I really got to do is just relocate a bit. And what I can do, let me show you. I'm actually going to dig a little deeper. There we are. Put that there. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Whoops. Dig a little deeper. And put that there. And then to run up to that bun, I'm just going to run it up behind. And if I did this right, it should still work just fine. Alright, here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, guys. I forgot. What you gotta do here is you gotta take this. I'm actually gonna wrap it around here. And gotta put it up here. And there. Perfect. Now just a little more hiding. And now I have my platform. Whoa. Did I cover? I think I... Oh. Dang. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm still relatively new with the whole redstone. There we go. So now you're probably thinking, well, that's cool and all, but now how are you going to hide it from everyone? And well, all that is a little bit of a basic land sculpting. What I like to do is create kind of like a big pillar and then drop down ever so slightly every little bit. Bring it down some, like so. And it creates a more natural looking mountain. And this side's actually not too bad, but I'm going to add a little bit to it just for the sake of showing you guys how to do this. Okay. Then that. Put that like so. We're actually going to hide this. And make that a little higher. There we are. Cut that. Okay. Now we just gotta do over the entranceway, which is my favorite part. Now, if you like to really hide your things, I like to put that like so, and then do a like such, and put that there, and put that like so. And stack this a little bit higher so people are like, don't question it. There we go. Alright. So now we got our mountainous looking terrain here. And one thing, obviously, that is sticking out like a sore thumb. So we need to fix that. And the easiest way is to just add little patches of stone throughout. Now, obviously, depending on your location, you won't need to add patches of stone. Well, I mean, still will. But depending where you place it is like not as important. The reason why I pick a stone bun too is because, like I said, it blends in so well. If you use a wood one, if I can even find it, you place that against. Yeah, see how noticeable that is, or even worse. So that's why I like doing it like that. And that is also why I try to touch up the terrain a bit with some dirt. Or with stone. Okay, there we go. Now it looks a little more like you're inside of starting your way inside of a mountain. You're starting to catch some rock. Now, actually, I want to cut this down. I don't like that. There you go, that's fine. Now, in order to hide that better, what we can do is actually take this, make kind of an entranceway, like so. Make sure you have some roofing there. There. Again, you want to replace some of this with some stone to make it look more natural, depending on your location. There we go. Okay, so there you have it. And another good way, if you have the time, honestly, I mean, if you're playing in the game, like on an online server, you won't be able to do this. But if you're messing around in creative mode, just trying to get a more compact version or trying to make a neater looking version of this, then you can take the time and actually put some grass blocks on top of the dirt. That way it'll look more, well, it'll look a lot better. I can't get it, there we go. Okay. I'm not as worried about that because you won't be seeing that part, and neither will other people. Because that's actually where your base will be hidden. And there you go. And one thing I like to do too, depending on your location again, add a couple trees every here and there, different size. As you can tell, over there was my attempt at trying to create this earlier, and I couldn't figure it out. So I sat here and was messing with inverters because I don't really like using the inverter way. I think it's not as compact or efficient. But for this case, since it's in a really mountainous terrain, it doesn't really matter anyway. And it really got the job done. So still works great, I'd say, depending on your situation. It's just I prefer not to use it if I can. Okay, so finish up that tree. And we got, how many more? I think this is the last tree I gotta do. There we are. Oops. Okay. And then if you really want to try to hide, or try to take it a step further to hide this place, add some water. If it's like a location where you're close to a source of water, have some water off branching. Now to do this, you gotta be careful because you don't want any getting on your redstone, or that would not be good. But you can do something like this. Just find like one little section. And also I'm going to cover these just in case. And I'm going to pick right, not there. I can curve it over here. Then put this here so it doesn't go backwards, and there you have it. Now obviously, actually I'm going to fix that quick. No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, I will. Let me fix this for you real fast, guys. Okay. Now when you do this, you want to make sure that you actually have some kind of flowing path. Which again, takes time to create a more realistic look. And as you can tell from mine, it's maybe not the best looking. I don't really work with rivers all that often. But you got like a nice little pond here, and bring it from the top again, and there we go. Fill it up. Since most rivers in this game are actually, or ponds are natural flowing, and by that I mean they don't flow at all. There we go. And then around there, you definitely want to keep that flow going to make it more realistic. And there you have it. And actually, one thing you could do too, if you really want to, is pull that back like so, and push this out a bit. And actually, I'm gonna pull that over. And there we go. Yes. Actually, I want to put stone there. There. Now, as you can tell, it's definitely a lot more of I can't think of it. Camouflage. It is a more camouflaged environment. And even if someone were a little nosy and looked in here, notice how you have the button right against that wall, so they're not going to be looking around like, No, they're going to be running in. Maybe a quick, catch a glance there, but won't notice it. And then be like, there's nothing back here. Oh, I guess a noob decided to just dig in here for his first little cave. But you can just go in and be like, well, hey there. Oh. Also, one other thing to consider when you're making this, consider the distance that you are going. And if it is a further distance like this, you can run and get through, or you can actually change the ticker time on the repeaters, and that should buy you enough time to be able to get in. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you guys use this in your builds and refine on it, maybe make a more compact version. If you do, link it to me so I can see, because I'm all about learning. I like this. I like doing this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys take it easy. And if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you have anything to say, be sure to comment, like, I don't know, hey, nice Spitfire, or whatever it's called, or hey, look, it's a Goomba, or a random village, or a YouTube sign over there, or failed attempts over there. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Take it easy.